Grizzlies as they come in as the visiting team. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. A lot of defense with Conley and Lee in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Now here's Randolph. Shot clock at 5. The turnaround jumper. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Boston took a lot of steps forward last season with their coach, Brad Stevens. Still, though, their defense was near the middle of the road. That will need some tweaking.
Yeah, and you could say that seemed to be the limiting factor, Kevin, in how far they eventually went. Strange, given how several years ago they were an offensive juggernaut.
The Celtics need to get a shot off. And stolen by Barnes. Thomas again. It's Conley. Gasol, a screen on Thomas. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Feeds to Randolph. And finished off by Gasol.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And, Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
The shot is off, and it's Memphis the other way.
Yeah, you know, for the Celtics and their defense, a lot of it had to do with rim protection and challenging shots. They were actually last in the league in blocks.
Dishes to Crowder. Passes it to Zeller. They set the screen. Bradley drives in. The shot by Sullinger, wide open. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, and the Celtics averaged under 4 blocks a game last season, but blocks aren't the whole story. They let opponents get too many easy looks inside the paint. That's the real factor why their defense was subpar.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Conley penetrating, and he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Thomas. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Randolph. Grizzlies gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Conley dishes to Randolph. He feeds it to Barnes. Pass to Gasol. Back to Barnes. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. For 3. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. The rebound by Gasol.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Kicks to Lee. It's tipped. Crowder with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Bradley off the drive. That's good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Conley, the pass to Lee. Outside Gasol. Back to Lee. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's tipped. Bradley against Lee. Outside Thomas. Here's the 3. And it's Gasol with the rebound. You can say so much about Marc Gasol and his defensive impact. As we all know, the Defensive Player of the Year back in 2013.
Yeah, tremendous size, Kevin, and the awareness to always get his body and frame in the right place to help anchor his team's defense.
Lee kicks to Gasol. Good D by Sullinger.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Bradley. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Bradley's got 5 points so far.
You know, and for Marc Gasol, he might not generate a ton of blocks or steals, but here's a guy that understands positioning from a defensive standpoint, and he's able to just stay in front, challenge shots, and also provide help to his teammates. Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here is Thomas. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. It's deflected, and they get it back. Conley against Thomas. Conley dishes to Randolph. 4 on the clock. The fadeaway. Can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The dish to Barnes. Back to Lee. He kicks it to Gasol. Soft touch off the glass. Gasol's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Marc Gasol has plenty of size to hold his ground on the inside. I'm always amazed how well he moves away from the paint. One of his great strengths, I believe. And although not the quickest, he has unbelievable footwork, which allows him to cover so much ground.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jeff Green is checked in for Randolph. Carter comes in for Barnes. And Tony Allen subbed in for Courtney Lee. Here's Conley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Sullinger outside. Sullinger is screen on Conley. Thomas passes to Sullinger. Excellent use of the screen that time.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. And really a fantastic season for Sullinger last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
Sullinger did continue to improve last year, Clark, but you can't ignore that he had to miss time once again.
Yeah, and you hope that he'll be able to stay healthy for a full year at some point. When he's on the floor, he's a hard matchup for just about every team in the league.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Now here is Conley. Gasol. They recover it. And they double up Gasol. Here's Allen. And the shot falls short this time.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Conley inside the line. Again, Conley missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
One bit of news for the Grizzlies last year is that they acquired a single affiliation deal with a Clark D-League team, which you think is going to help them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that team is the Iowa Energy. They're a sole partner now with the Iowa Energy. Good move by the team in what is becoming a growing trend in the NBA.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And for Memphis and the D-League, they made the most of it. Set 3 players for a total of 14 assignments with the Energy, and that's how you make the most of an affiliate.
Group in for the Celtics. David Lee checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Jared Sullinger. Turner's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Thomas subbed in for Avery Bradley. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
You know, considering the Grizzlies and their D-League partnership, it really makes sense for the franchise. Memphis has always been a place where they grow their own talent. A lot of good players have come out of Memphis. Not a lot of big names signed in free agency by the Grizzlies.
We have to respect the way Vince Carter has just aged gracefully. A superstar in his day, Clark. You knew his game so well. Even in his late 30s, he's still getting it done.
Got a lot that he brings to the table still, Kevin. I mean, not just to score. He can pass, defend, rebound, and not to mention his veteran leadership and savvy.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Looks for Thomas, gets it to him. Boston again missing.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Conley dishes to Gasol. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's 6 points for Marc Gasol.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Conley, the pass to Green. Gasol setting the pick for Green. Conley kicks to Gasol. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
.114 left in the first quarter. Johnson with a screen on Conley. Thomas dishes to Johnson. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Allen kicks to Gasol. The feet to Conley. Outside, Green. No good off the back of the rim. Celtics trail by 3. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Green. Gasol, a screen on Johnson. Green with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Turner dishes to Smart. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Smart's got his first basket.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Conley into the lane. Rebounded by Smart. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 1. We've got more. Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Memphis trailing here. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. A lot of defense with Conley and Lee in the backcourt. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. And it's Wright in the center position. And it's Conley penetrating. Randolph softly drops in the floater. Randolph's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Takes the 3. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Conley. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Lee outside. There's the pick. Wright sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson with the block. And Thomas, here we go. And Johnson with the stop.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Conley kicks to Randolph. Inside. Knocks it loose. Here's Green. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, so far for Coach Brad Stevens, the Celtics have had nothing but praise for their outstanding young coach. No surprise for those of us who know Brad. The team is really moving ahead in the rebuilding process, and he gets a lot of the credit for that.
And part of the reason why the Celtics are ahead of schedule in their rebuild is because of Coach Brad Stevens. He has everyone on the same page.
You know what? You talk around the league about Coach Stevens, and other coaches are just astounded by his work ethic. People around the league think he's already a top coach. He could be one of the greats by the time he's done if he stays at the professional level.
Conley kicks to Wright. Conley sets a screen for Wright. Wright sets a screen. Lee passes to Randall. Plays it up and banks it in. Randolph's got 4 points in the quarter. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And that one's good. Johnson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Lee outside. Back to Randolph. Good D by Johnson.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Smart. Lee is screen on Conley. Smart kicks to Lee. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead. Picked by Randolph. Right outside. On the wing, Green. Right with a screen on Thomas. Conley dishes to Randolph. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Randolph's got 8 points.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Johnson the screen. Here's Turner. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Conley into the lane. Randolph a screen. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Lee. Sullinger comes in for Amir Johnson. And it's Crowder in for Evan Turner. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 4. And here's Smart. Six to shoot. Outside Thomas. From 11 feet away. Rejected by Gasol. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And Marc Gasol surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, has transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir. That's what we do. That's what we do here.
Whew.
Info and entertainment.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Thomas. The Grizzlies trailed by 4. Now Conley. The pass to Gasol. To the middle. Here's Randolph. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game. Smart with the ball. He dishes it to Sullinger. They set the pick. Off the screen. Shot clock at 6. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Allen outside. Shoots. Randolph can't hit.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Smart kicks to Sullinger. Zeller setting the pick for Sullinger. Pick by Zeller. Now here's Smart. Covered by Conley. And Gasol sends it back. And they're able to recover. And the shot is good. Sullinger's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. Allen outside. Now here's Barnes. Defense right on him. Outside Conley. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley's shot is off.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Here's Sullinger. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here's Randolph. Got a hand on it. Here's Crowder. And the layup's good off the glass. Crowder's